Probably a long time.
Okay, alright, it's 8:30. Did everybody read through their minutes?
I did.
I did. I wasn't here, so.
I'll make the motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Can I get a second?
I'll second it.
Okay. Did you have anything? Okay. Do you have any right here?
Did you get my email? You still find them, because you were here to approve them.
Sorry. Do you have a pen?
Yeah.
Did you get my emails about the LIT stuff?
I did, I still didn't understand them.
Okay, got it.
But the way I read it is that it still won't happen until
29.
2029 now?
But there's deadlines, I think, that we have to have. It won't take effect till 2029, but we have to have the rates figured out prior to that.
How much prior to that?
I can't remember. I'll have to look back.
Because didn't they say that it had to be,
You sent me. Oh, sorry.
it had to be done this year, we had to have it,
I think
The
it's
committees-
is it October?
yeah,
The end of October, beginning of October of this year, I think.
yeah, in order to be able to set the tax rates for,
The next year.
Like I said.
Has anybody reached out to you, like with the towns or anything?
Which makes me think they just haven't heard it yet.
Right.
Or, I mean, I know they got the stuff.
I got an email. We have like an auditors thread for all the auditors in the state, and they sent, one of them sent an email yesterday saying that that task force that I talked about at the last meeting, one of the town people reached out to their council members telling them that one of them had to be appointed to it, and they didn't know what they were talking about. So I'm like, okay, so some of you know about this, some of you don't. Like,
yeah,
who's in charge of reaching out to who?
right, exactly.
But do we ever determine, at the end of the day, it didn't look like it was to change the rates that much, am I right?
No, and
From what we currently have, so I didn't know
No.
that would be enough for the towns
yeah,
or the precincts to actually, or townships, I guess, would actually change much as far as what
Right.
they're.
I guess my biggest concern is whether we change the rates or not, do we still need to establish them? Because if we don't, does it take it away, period, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the ability to later, you mean.
Yeah.
Will that reset to zero because we don't set them, you know?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
like you said, is this their way of saying, we've always told you how much it's gonna be for each one, and now it's up to you, and oh, you didn't do it, so you get zero.
Right.
We're gonna keep more. Is this
Right.
just the way of the state to say, oh, you didn't do it, so I get your
Right.
money?
Right. I don't know, I'll see if I can look more into it and,
If nothing else, at least establish
do the ordinance and,
establish the task force or whatever from.
Could our ordinance read like that one did, up to so much and not like establish an exact rate?
yeah, so I think the way that, how they did it that way is so like if they want to change it within that range,
Yeah.
from year to year, they can, would be my guess. Instead of setting just like a specific
Yeah.
number.
So if we could just mimic it
Yeah.
on our end.
The LIT is it's not, how do I wanna say this? When we get the money in, when your office gets the money in, that gets divvied out, like you have to take it and then send it to the towns, right? Like
in
they
the
don't,
libraries and the townships, yes. It gets
So-
divvied out between everybody.
yeah,
Like
but
we get a
it
portion.
comes to your office
Mhm.
first, but then it's up to you to make sure everybody
Distribute
gets
it
it.
out, yeah.
Versus the state saying, okay, here's your portion, town of Fowler, here's your portion, town of Boswell, here's your portion.
So they send us a breakdown at the beginning of each year, and it's a set amount every month that it doesn't change.
Right,
If it does, it's usually at the end of the year and it's pennies. But the state sends us a breakdown. They send us all the money, and then our office distributes it out to everybody based off of what the breakdown is that they send.
is that the only account that they do that to? Or-
So LIT's that way, and then we have FIT and CVET, but they're not monthly. I think twice a year. It's at settlement, yeah, so twice a year. And I mean, that's kind of the same, but that's not near as much money involved.
I guess it's just, to
Which
me,
I
it's
think-
interesting that, like, it's that one fund and it's up to us, or it's up to your office to divvy it out, but yet they get the same divvy every month for, you know, like,
Yeah, I'm
like
not,
their town, their, the money for the town.
like,
it's
why do
okay.
they send it to us? Why can't they just send it to
Right,
the town?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's my,
I mean, it's no
Question.
different than, like, so when a town gets audited, we get the bill and we have to pay for it. The county does. And then we get reimbursed by taking it out of their settlement money in either June or December, depending on when it falls. Yeah. Yeah.
you have no control over, but here, you have to pay for it. Yeah, so, okay.
But we don't know what the town or tax rates would change exactly, what they are. That's what I think.
No, I don't know off the top of my head.
Besides the fear of us lowering the rate, they would have no reason to present it, you know what I mean?
Right,
They're
and
just
I
gonna
mean,
trust
I
in
would,
us that we'll keep it the same or leave it.
Bump it up here.
yeah. And that's, I mean, maybe none of them know about it, I don't know, because I would think that they would want to be involved in a decision like that, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm thinking, but if they read it to where it's, because if I was looking at some of those rates, they don't look like it's gonna change. If they just think if we do nothing, it doesn't change, and it's not gonna affect us that much, then
Yeah.
I can see it not, but if the fear, like you said, if the deal is you either pass this resolution or it goes away, well, then that's a big difference, right?
Right,
Like it-
yeah,
So it depends on how you read it, like it either remains the same or you pass this, but if it indeed goes away by not passing it, then that's a game changer.
yeah. I'll read through it again and ask more questions to Anna, our DLGF rep, and see if she can, or I'll reach out to State Board of Accounts and see if they can answer them.
Yeah, I mean, I think at least we need to form our task force or whatever.
And it says on there that only one council member, like it sounds like it needs to be someone from each town, which I would assume the clerk
Right.
from each town, and then one of you guys, so. I'm just glad they didn't list the auditor in it.
Oh, you'll be in it. Yeah, it didn't say anything about omitting said position.
True.
For the task force.
Alright, anybody got anything else?
Got anything, Boris?
Not really, unless you wanna know about economic development.
If you got anything, we'll listen to it.
The most current thing that we have going on is a study to, our last hotel study was done in 2022, and so we're just re-upping it, like making it current, seeing what's changed, seeing if anything's changed. At the 2022 one, they said if we had a hotel, it predicted that we would be at 70% capacity on a regular basis. So we're just gonna see if anything has changed, if it's better than that, if it's worse than that. And then we're looking for investors to invest in a hotel if it comes back favorable. So if you know anybody that wants to invest in a hotel, send them my way, and we'll get them at the meeting for that. We're looking at 3 locations: Fowler, Boswell, and Oxford. So they don't want Otterburn because that's West Lafayette.
Yeah, there's a couple, 10 minutes away.
They want it to be more for Benton County and possibly Warren County. Warren County wanted to get one and weren't able to get the investors together, so maybe we can get it close to their line and
Share the cost.
yes.
Good enough investors between the two. Got anything else, Brett?
I do not. I'll make the motion to close.
Okay, I'll second it. 8:40.